Jung In and Jung Min's dream wedding, a love story that touched the world. In a world often dominated by fast-paced relationships and fleeting headlines, the love story of Jung In and Jung Min has captivated hearts across the globe. Less than a year after sparking dating rumors, the beloved on-screen couple turned real-life lovers have sealed their fairy-tale romance with a breathtaking wedding that was as sincere as it was cinematic. Held in a secluded countryside garden estate just outside of Seoul, their wedding ceremony wasn't merely an event. It was a declaration of enduring love, quiet devotion, and emotional depth that resonated deeply with fans and friends alike. A secluded haven for a timeless love. From the moment the first guests arrived, it was clear that this celebration was unlike any other. Far from the glitz and paparazzi of Seoul's bustling city, the couple chose a tranquil estate, nestled among whispering pines and flower-covered meadows, to exchange their vows. The theme was one of understated elegance, drawing on classic elements of romantic luxury. Crystal chandeliers gently swaying above silk tents, delicate white roses, baby's breath, and soft blush peonies adorning each table. The entire space seemed to exist in a world of its own, timeless, peaceful, and filled with love. The couple's decision to forego flashy headlines for a quiet, heartfelt ceremony won over many hearts, especially those who had been following their relationship since the early rumors during their drama promotions. The groom's quiet anticipation. Jung In arrived early, pacing lightly through the wooden-floored suite reserved for him and his closest friends. Dressed in a sleek, custom-tailored suit, he spent the final moments adjusting his cufflinks, checking the time, and quietly rehearsing his vows. Friends described him as a man overwhelmed, not by nerves, but by the sheer weight of joy and love. He kept glancing at the aisle, like he could already feel her presence, one friend revealed. He was in another world. His anticipation only heightened as guests began to settle into their seats. When the music began and the bridal procession was announced, the air shifted. A bride like no other. Jung Min emerged like a dream. Her wedding gown was a masterpiece designed by a close friend, one of Korea's most beloved designers. The dress, made of airy layers of tulle, was embroidered with delicate symbols, tiny stars and moons that represented the couple's private nicknames for each other. "You are my moon, I am your stars." Her veil, several feet long, was held by a vintage comb passed down from her grandmother, adding a touch of cherished tradition to the otherwise modern ensemble. As she walked down the aisle, the golden afternoon sun filtered through the trees, creating a natural spotlight on the bride. Jung In, overcome with emotion, could not hold back tears. Though he wiped them away quickly, they didn't go unnoticed. The crowd, equally moved, fell into a reverent silence, with some guests openly crying. A whispered beginning. When Jung Min finally reached the altar, Jung In leaned in and whispered something only she could hear. She smiled, her lips trembling slightly, and nodded. It was a private moment, a silent promise shared before the world would hear their vows. That soft whisper set the tone for the entire ceremony, intimate, personal, and deeply emotional. The officiant, a longtime mentor of both actors, forwent formalities in favor of heartfelt storytelling. He spoke about destiny, timing, and how sometimes two people can orbit each other for years before finally aligning. He even recalled seeing them years ago at a film festival, standing on opposite sides of the red carpet, both glowing, not from the flash of cameras, but from something far deeper. Vows from the heart. Their vows were handwritten and kept secret from each other until that very moment. Jung Min went first. Her voice trembled as she spoke of Jung In's quiet strength, his warmth, and the way he always made her feel safe, even when the world felt like it was spinning too fast. "You make the world quieter for me," she said. "You're the first place I've ever wanted to call home." Jung In's turn came next. He paused to gather himself, his eyes never leaving hers. "You walked into my life like a breeze," he began. "But you stayed like the roots of a tree, steady, grounding, and irreplaceable. I used to wonder what love really was. Then I met you, and I stopped asking." The crowd was spellbound. Even veteran actors and industry insiders, used to grand ceremonies, were seen wiping away tears. Cameras didn't flash. No one spoke. The focus remained solely on them. A kiss, a promise. The rings were carried by two young cousins from Jung Min's family, one of whom sweetly asked, "Can I have a wedding like this someday?" eliciting gentle laughter from the guests. When the couple was finally pronounced husband and wife, they shared a lingering kiss, tender, full of emotion, and completely real. As they turned to walk down the aisle, petals rained from above, violins began to play, and the crowd erupted into applause. Jung-in leaned in once more and whispered to his bride, "Let's make this forever. A reception to remember." The reception was a seamless extension of their love story, dreamy, warm, and filled with personal touches. The garden transformed into a whimsical escape under a canopy of fairy lights and stars. There were framed photos from their earliest days, behind-the-scenes snapshots from drama sets, candid selfies from ramen shops, and even clips of them cooking together. Their first dance was accompanied by a live acoustic performance of a song from the drama where they first co-starred. It was both nostalgic and symbolic, a perfect blend of their past and present. The menu featured a thoughtful combination of traditional and modern Korean cuisine. Jung Min's favorite kimchi pancakes were served on tiny plates labeled "her favorite," while Jung-in's beloved ginseng chicken soup was offered at the midnight buffet. Even the drinks told a story: mocktails inspired by their drama characters, wine bottles labeled with custom tags reading, "A toast to forever." Words that moved the soul. Toasts brought even more tears and laughter. One of Jung-in's best friends recounted a conversation where the actor confided, "When I think about the future, she's already there." Jung Min's mother shared that she had never seen her daughter so happy and credited Jung-in for being her calm in every storm. The most touching moment, however, came near the end of the evening when the couple returned in traditional Korean hanbok for a brief payback ceremony. They bowed deeply to their parents, offered tea, and received blessings in an emotionally powerful scene that honored heritage, family, and unity. A final farewell. As the night came to an end, the couple stood beneath a tunnel of sparklers held by guests. They walked hand in hand through the glowing path, faces lit with joy, tears, and the glow of love that had stood the test of time. Jung-in took the microphone one last time. "We're just two people who fell in love slowly and truly. Thank you for standing with us, believing in us. We promise to keep showing up for each other." Jung Min added softly, "Love doesn't need noise. It just needs patience, honesty, and a heart willing to try." A global celebration. News of the wedding spread like wildfire online. Hashtags like #JungHumanForever and #DreamWedding trended within hours. Fans from around the world flooded social media with heartfelt congratulations, photos, and messages thanking the couple for reminding them that love, real love, still exists. This wasn't just a celebrity wedding. It was a testament to slow, enduring love, a celebration of what happens when two people choose each other over and over again, despite the pressures of fame and the chaos of life. For fans who had watched their journey unfold from scripted scenes to real-life romance, this wedding was not just the end of a chapter, but the hopeful beginning of a new one. As the couple embarks on married life together, one thing is clear. Their story has inspired millions, not because it was glamorous, but because it was real, honest, vulnerable, full of meaning. And in a world that's always rushing, their love reminds us all to slow down and believe.